Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's Brian, the UK Bitcoin Master, with yet another video in my series Bitcoin for Beginners. Today is Thursday the 16th of August 2018, and as always it's great to be with you. Please like this video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, bash the bell button so you get any notifications of videos that I post, and let's get this message out there. Again, please follow me on Twitter at UKBitcoinMaster, on Steemit and DTube at Buzz27. And as per the previous video, if anybody can help me on whether I can change my Steemit account by changing the username so that it fits my UK Bitcoin Master brand, please reach out to me, because I haven't got any, but I'm pulling my hair out trying to rectify this situation that I got into a year ago when I was naive in this space and really didn't know what I was doing. So today I want to talk to you about blockchain and Bitcoin. What you will hear on the media, news channels, newspapers, adverts on, down the side of social media, etc., is blockchain, 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 and that's the buzzword. Okay. I mentioned this a couple of videos ago. I was watching the TV and an advert came on, and it was a UK company saying, we are running our company on the blockchain and it controls your home and how much heat you use, how much electricity you spend, etc., etc. But there's a fundamental difference that newbies in the space need to grasp, okay? And that is, there is a, blockchain, anything built on blockchain is going to be centralized. Centralized means the government will control it, or it will be a company that can be closed down, or could, have a CEO arrested, or, the police walk in and shut it down, freeze its assets, freeze its trading, and all that type of stuff. And that's what we've had for decades and centuries. Government controls, banking controls, them doing with our money what they see fit and never telling us the true story. So blockchain is an idea that is taken from Satoshi Nakamoto's white paper that is Bitcoin. Okay, and Bitcoin is not a company. It is decentralized. One of the words, the phrases you need to start to try and understand is, when you're looking at something, is it centralized or is it decentralized? Take these new ICOs, for example. They are all centralized. They are companies that start them up, and therefore they can be closed down. And most ICOs will amount to nothing and probably go to zero. So number one, you don't want to lose your money. Number two, you don't want to be involved in something that, has a central point of failure and can be shut down. So you need to always look and ask the question, is what I'm looking at centralized or is it decentralized? Bitcoin is decentralized. It is not one company. It is tens of thousands and millions of people like me and computers all around the world that run on the Bitcoin blockchain. And when we make a transaction, there is no company that allows it. Once you make a transaction, several computers on the Bitcoin blockchain, the decentralized platform, have to run through, make their checks and agree that that's a bona fide transaction before it can be entered on the ledger or the blockchain. Okay, so you can't shut Bitcoin down. You can't close it down. You can't walk in and raid its offices, because there aren't any. It is just millions of computers all around the world, and that's what holds its power. Its power is not in the hands of government, of banks, of companies that can make dodgy decisions, which they all do. It is run by us. And that is why we refer to Bitcoin as the rock. It is the platform that everything else will be built on. And some of that that's built on top of it could be centralized. But Bitcoin, by holding the rock, by holding Bitcoin, you are holding a decentralized currency that cannot be manipulated. And that is so important. I get that message across. So you understand, or you do your own research into, is it centralized or is it decentralized? Because like I've said, you don't want, if you've had a lifetime of establishments controlling you, controlling your finances, that has always been centralized throughout the ages. When you step into a decentralized world, you free yourself from the establishment. You then take personal control of your financial sovereignty. And there's a downside with that. You leave your money in the bank, and as long as the bank makes good lending decisions and they lend your money out at interest, but there's always money in the bank. You can always, whip your debit card out, put it in the ATM, and you can get some money out. You can always make a transaction, and your bank will honor it. But the problem is, look at what's gone on since 2008, since, the Lehman Brothers kicked off the financial crash. How many banks were exposed are doing things underhand when they shouldn't have been doing them? That's with your money. So whilst for most of us, most of our life, our money is probably going to be okay, there are horror stories out there of banks that have shut, that of banks that have lost our money, that are banks that have done dodgy dealings. When you step into the world of Bitcoin and decentralized digital money, you are taking personal sovereignty, personal control of your finances. And with that comes personal responsibility. You lose your private keys, your money's gone forever. That doesn't happen in a bank. They are your custodial of your money, and if they make a mess up, they can, overturn it, or they can, if somebody defraudulently takes money out of your bank, they will get it back for you, which is great. But what if somebody defraudulently takes your Bitcoin because you expose your private keys, or you don't move it from one wallet to the next wallet correctly? So by controlling your money, by being in complete control of your financial sovereignty, there is a price to pay that you need to learn how to look after it and protect it, because what you build through Bitcoin and the wealth you create could be a legacy you leave for your children and grandchildren. So keep that all in mind. That is our show for today, guys. As always, check out the notes section below for any links that are relevant, links to being able to buy a Trezor. CryptoHWWallet.com is a company I highly recommend. It's a cryptocurrency to get that. There are links to get t-shirts, links to previous shows of mine. Again, follow me on Twitter at UKBitcoinMeister, on DTube and Steemit currently at Buzz27, although I am trying to see if there's a way I can bring that all in line. I think I'm fighting a losing battle, but maybe somebody can help me on that. Again, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, bash the bell button so you get any notifications of any videos I upload. And that'll do for today, guys. I'll catch you all on Monday. Have yourselves a super Bitcoin day and a majestic super Bitcoin weekend. Cheers, everyone. Have a good one.